Yep, I'm on a rampage today. I got a lot to talk about, and I will definitely within the next couple of days be doing separate videos, premiere videos, not lives, because I want to separately call out what I want to be heard separately and not in a live stream. I don't want to be in a live stream talking about something that's heavy on my heart. Um, and this person's gonna have to call me back. I don't know why people do that when I get on live. And I said that I was getting on live at 6, so I think people do that on purpose. And I'm in a good mood, but I just don't like the fugazis that are out here. And I'm gonna tell you straight up, and I'm gonna say it at the beginning of this live. I don't care who likes it. If the shoe fit, wear it. I'm about to let you listen to something in a minute. I'm about to call that out. But I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna say it good. The next person that gets on my channel, it happens on everybody's channel, but I'm talking about my channel, and they talk about clout chasing and using Chrisean for clout and for views and clicks, and y'all don't point the finger at her circle, who is blatantly disrespecting and using that girl on a regular basis, including Blueface. Now, when Blueface is doing something that I can say that's on point at times, I give him credit. But when he's not, I got to say what I got to say. What he did yesterday ain't cool. And for people to co sign that, and they're only doing it because they're trying to stay in the good graces of CashApp. But they also know, the same people that are trying to stay in the good graces of CashApp, that CashApp is dealing with a man that she's in love with, so she's blinded, so she's allowing the disrespect. But the people that are in her circle are co-signing the disrespect is beyond me. But I haven't heard one time on social media within that circle anybody talking about nasty, stinking, funky, trifling, needs to get a psychiatrist quick, fast, in a hurry, Smiley, who was doing the twerk, asking people did they see her tampon string. I ain't heard one person. It's almost like people pick and choose who they want to point the finger at, who they want to lay blame on. But did not nobody talk about how distasteful, nasty, and trifling that was yesterday when she got up on there and put that on her page. And then it went through the Instagram feed. No, everybody was too scared to say anything because everybody's trying to get where they fit in. Ain't nobody know CashApp in that circle true supporters of friends. Everybody's out for an alternative motive. And you want to talk about, and I'm defending even some of the trifling channel holders that are over here on YouTube. I'm defending them to a point because I think I could tolerate and stomach them better than I can some of these vloggers that are on, I mean bloggers that are on Instagram, sitting up there clout chasing right alongside everybody else and co-signing stuff that they shouldn't be co-signing. I'm gonna read comments in a minute, but I got things that I got to say right now. Okay. And I'm going to go on a rampage until I feel like it's time for me to just shut it down. And that's gonna be a long time coming because I'm gonna call out a lot of stuff that people ain't calling out. And guess what? I'm not a hater. I'm a supporter. But I'm a supporter that tells the truth and shames the devil, honey. And if you don't like what I'm talking about, get missing. Because see, I don't want nobody to be here that don't want to be here. I don't want nobody to be kept that don't want to be kept. I want organic views. I want organic subscribers. I don't want people that don't want to be here and they want to be fake. Okay? So just understand that. But I want to show you something with Wack 100 on No Jumper. He's another one. He's like the ringleader of the hater squad. and he just makes up stories as he goes along. He's also, because I listened to that whole little interview clip, he's also going around like everybody else with this Chrisean Rock's about to do 8 years. See, I'm going to tell you how bad these people flip-flop. The same people that defended what Blueface did using Chrisean clout to Chrisean's in jail, so she has no control over what he did. So it's not her fault. But the same clowns, bloggers that be on Instagram who defended what Blueface did be the same ones talking about Chrisean's looking at 8 years. And I can, Wack 100 on August 12th, I think. I put it on the video what day the interview was on No Jumper. He's literally going around talking about she's facing 8 years. I can understand him doing it because I know he can't stand her. But for some of the bloggers that defended Blueface and what he did to Chrisean Rock, them are the same bloggers that were up there posting that 8-year stuff too about Chrisean Rock. It's like, pick a team, pick a side, and stay on it. But I don't understand why I haven't heard no post from a decent, not biased blogger on Instagram who is going to speak out, right being right, wrong being wrong, and Smiley was trifling and nasty what she did. You supposed to be representing Chrisean Rock. We all know everything Chrisean Rock touches in her circle turns to gold, just like Meatball. Meatball would not have been on no baddies if it wasn't for her linking up with Chrisean Rock. I don't care what nobody say. You can say whatever you want to say, because I know people are going to have things to say after this live. I don't care. If you don't like it, that's too bad. That's my opinion. That's how I view it. So if you don't like it, get missing. Okay? Because I definitely won't miss you at all. So we're going to pull up this video of Blueface. I mean, not Blueface. Wack 100. And I want you to listen to this. This is how deep the hate goes for Chrisean Rock.
Exclusive. By the time this comes out.
How long are we going?
Listen.
Hour and 10.
Listen,
Hour
man.
10.
Listen,
Pretty
by the
good.
time this comes out, either Blueface will be free or he'll have added time in prison.
Oh, why would they add time?
They cost sale. They tried to say it was marijuana. I paid for it.
Thank you, Charlene
I had
Smith.
the judge, my attorney, Alex Kessel,
Gentine.
had the judge request for a test. Test
Rosen,
came back TCHA,
Yeah, he's smoking that K2.
which is less than 0.3. That's not K2, right?
Synthetic
So
weed.
now I had to reach out to my man. He gave me a specialist.
Wack, it is K2 with synthetic weed. Stop it. Y'all be lying so bad that it's not funny. It's so sad how they lie. Brainwashed. You let a young dude, he's old enough to be your son, brainwash you too.
Somebody that was licensed specialist. We called them to the stand, and they
This
showed.
is how we have a two-tiered justice system.
No, hold
you get
on,
caught
bro.
with drugs in prison and you don't have money, you get thrown in the hole. You get caught in prison with drugs and you do have money, you fight it in court, you hire the specialists who are going to clear you.
No, that's not the reason.
Two-tiered justice system.
So, I hired a specialist, and specialists take the stand
Definitely an opportunity.
and takes the analysis and shows how it's not THC, so it's not marijuana. So Blueface still had another 3 years over him, joint suspension, right? So the judge wants to give him the additional 3 years. My attorney is like, it's not marijuana. It's contraband. He went to the hole. Contraband is dealt internally.
No, not 3 years, Wack 100. You mean 4 years. Even though he's not doing 4 years. Get the number right. You mean 4 years. He said, so they're trying to give him 3 years. No, 4 years. Stop subtracting So you can try to make the story sound, like you're trying to dumb it down a little bit. Stop.
In the system, it's different if he got caught with a drug, an illegal substance.
But how is it even contraband if they don't even officially, they can't prove what it is?
No, they prove what it was. It's not.
Okay.
It's not, but it's not classified as a drug, right?
Got it.
So now we've been in an all-out fight with this. So we got court tomorrow, Friday, 8:30 a.m. sharp. She says she's calling it first. Alex Kessler presented case law to show that contraband should not be treated as a illegal substance and given this type of time if it's contraband and the county jail chooses to take something away or put him in solitary confinement, that's sufficient enough. So come tomorrow, Friday, either they're going to release him because his time is up. If they release him, he'll be home probably Saturday, which by Sunday, either he's home
Wack it slow.
or they gave him some more time.
That's good news. We need him back in the streets, man.
Yeah, shout out Blueface.
How long have you been gone? Like 9 months?
6 months.
That sucks.
7 months. 7 months.
You know anything about his plans or like what he's trying to do?
Yeah, he's getting right out. We got TV contracts with Lemmy. That's inked. He's getting back in the lab.
I'm kind of shocked that Jaidyn just froze her career when he went away.
I don't know.
She didn't drop a video.
I don't know.
Now I know that he's like the engine behind her career, but I would think that he would still be able to make some and get her a video shot or two.
I don't know. That's nephew's call. Whatever they do.
Maybe she's just over.
You know, I worked with him and for him, and whatever he's doing with her and CashApp, they decide.
Chrisean's facing 8 years.
Yeah, she got 8 years. She got 2.
Is that?
You didn't see it?
No, I've seen it. I'm just.
All right, so I want to make sure. I know this video is not going to be taken down because this is no jumpers page. Okay, it's not Wack 100s. He don't control anything. He don't. Only thing he controls is his recklessness. Okay. Well, anyways, but I wanted to make sure I documented this. That Wack 100 is also going around saying that CashApp is facing 8 years. Okay. And he's gonna with his big flappers continue for a hot little second before he was accused of looking like a crackhead at the end of this interview, which I thought was funny and on time, and I'm glad that No Jumper had left that up, because he's always talking about everybody else. So it was it was well needed for whoever said Wack 100 looks like a crackhead. To me, it was funny. But anyways, you'll hear it in a second. But that's off topic. But Wack 100, why are you going around saying that girl got 8 years? And subtracting a year off of Blueface's 4-year sentence, even though we know he's not going to do 4 years, you're going to dumb it down. Dumbing it down is a phrase, a Massachusetts phrase. I don't know. Maybe everyone says dumbing it down. Dumbing it down means like making it less than what it is. Instead of more than what it is. You're trying to make it look like it ain't that bad. No, it's not 3 years, bro. It's 4 years. Okay. But you didn't dumb it down when you said 8 years for CashApp, though. It just seems like the world is coming to an end because it seems like it's more men out here that are chatty patties than women, and they stir up more mess than women do. Sometimes it's to be expected from a woman, but when a man is a chatty patty and stirring up controversy for no reason, that's a problem. I'm just really disgusted with a lot of stuff that I'm seeing up here. And this is with a lot of grown folks. These ain't little kids that we're discussing about right now. We're not talking about little people's children. I'm starting to even get disgusted when I get on Instagram. It's too much clout chasing. Just like the stuff Chastity, ChriseanRock's sister's doing. People, they downplay it. They act like that when they do report on maybe gifts that Chastity's getting or something that Chastity might do or say, they edit out the part that makes her look good, but they don't put up the postings of her being allegedly robbing ChriseanRock supporters and fans and cashing in gift cards that was supposed to be for Junior, but Chastity, whatever her name is, ChriseanRock's sister, That's how much I can't stand her ways. I'm not trying to say I don't like her because I don't know her. But she's sitting up there cashing in gift cards that don't belong to her. That was supposed to be given to Chrisean Rock for Junior. You don't hear none of them people putting up that real stuff. So people can't talk about cap and fake news and this and that. Another when you ain't putting up the real stuff. That's fake news too. You pick and choose what news you want to put up because you don't want to be the next victim to get attacked if you say the right thing. Even though we know it's cyberspace, nobody can come put hands on you. It's not like they're your next door neighbor. Man up, woman up. Keep it 100. Who cares who don't like you? They gonna like you either way. If you're up here making money on social media and people got to get up and do a 9 to 5 and they're mad that they got an average job making average money, they're gonna be hating on you anyways. So you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. And even if you ain't making no money and you're on social media and you're just on here flapping your gums, they're still gonna hate on you. Because that is the sector you're in. That is the audience that you gravitate to, and it's your own kind. And us as black folks, we hold each other down, and it's sad. It's like the enslavery mentality. I don't think that nobody really brought attention to what Blueface did using Chrisean Rock's name on the strength of Jaidyn Alexis. Y'all got so much to say about everything else but what's important. That was a sucker move that he pulled. And that goes to show that I don't care about he gonna be with Chrisean. He love how you love somebody, but you just used her to go promote some other chick that you laid with prior to Chrisean Rock. Had 2 kids, had a whole family with. And you still got for some reason you can't let go of that history. You just don't know how to co-parent and be with Chrisean and respect her wishes like she's respecting yours while you're in jail. I ain't heard nobody really go in yet about Blueface being wrong. It's almost like people are co-signing what he did like it was cute. Like that was a good move. How are you supporting Blueface? I mean Chrisean Rock, but you supporting what Blueface did to Chrisean Rock? How are you making that make sense? And I hope when Chrisean Rock gets out and she finds out, or she probably knows, I hope she really starts side-eyeing people who were taking offense to that. That's supposed to be so solid with you. A1 from day one, please.
It's like shocked. Like,
but here goes the thing.
With friends like that, who needs enemies?
All she had to do was give them 1 year clean and report, and they'd let her off.
Yeah,
but she's like,
not really her.
Now she's looking at what she's looking at. But I don't think.
I keep seeing.
He said that's why she's looking at what she's looking at, which is the 8 years for the ones that are just coming in here. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Thank you. So this is what he's saying publicly. And we know that No Jumper gets some good views on his video. Only takes one person to hear something like this, and then it multiplies. So if he gets 20,000 on this video, you know how many times that's gonna multiply until the whole every 50-something states is thinking that that Chrisean Rock is getting 8 years. And guess what? Sometimes I really want to just go upside of Wack 100's head. I want to be a man for one day, go upside his head and KO him. Because the dude is sick. Because when Chrisean Rock goes back to court and she ain't serving no 8 years, we have to remember one of the sources, one of the so-called should be reliable sources that is transporting the information. This is cornball.
Unk smoke crack look like Wack 100. Bald head forever look like Wack 100. I got to get this off the screen.
Listen, man.
It's too funny.
He got mad
Wack
about
never
that.
did crack.
Right. He's just saying that you look like you did crack.
Never.
Probably did.
I might have got some head from his mama. Shout out Eula and Juicy.
She's from upstate New York, so probably
That's
not.
cool. Yeah, I know.
Oh, you got topped off up there too?
Nah. By that time, I was done getting head from smokers. That was like when I was 12, 13. Getting head from smokers.
Right.
Yeah, Eula and Juicy, toes curly.
He was so busy telling somebody's business, lying on Chrisean Rock. There was somebody in the studio talking about he looked like a crackhead. And why did you get up and beat him down? You supposed to be this killer, okay? This tough guy or whatever. You run your mouth too much. And then did y'all hear about, put a Y in the chat, Bodine is supposed to be behind one of these Instagram pages? I think it's Circus of Blues. I don't know. I didn't even pay it that much attention because I'm going to tell you something. Everybody in Chrisean Rock Circle, they lie so much. I'm going to tell you right now, y'all might not rely on these commentators channels for the update news about Chrisean Rock, but you better not be relying on none of these mental retardeds that are supposed to be on Chrisean Rock's team. Smiley, none of them. Marsh might be the most civilized one out the bunch. But I'm telling you, they all slow. They all delayed. I mean, it's just getting bad. People are thirsty. Let me see somebody talk about it. Well, let me speak for my channel. Let me hear somebody say something about you just because of clicks and view, whatever. I will block you so fast. You better go on to one of them vloggers pages on Instagram and go check them. Did anybody hear? No, did anybody see the video with Smiley doing that nasty stuff on Instagram? Put a Y in the chat. Did you hear about anybody speaking on it? Nope, because they're not. They pick and choose what they want to speak on. But if they were grown, civilized, reliable adults, they would speak on what Smiley did, even if they're in the circle. But they're not because they're fake. And they're scared. They pick and choose what they want to talk about. They're fake. They're people that ain't going to bust a grape in a fruit fight. Because if they're too scared to report the news of what's going on in the circle with the dysfunction and is on cyberspace, then what makes you think that if you see these clowns in person that they're going to do something? Disgusting, exactly. And you supposed to be representing Chrisean Rock. Chrisean Rock need to get out and represent herself. She needs to clean up house. Get rid of all these clowns. Get rid of all these clowns. These fake friends. They're frenemies. They're not your friends. They're frenemies. Make no sense. Sitting up there talking about, do you see my string? My tampon string. Nasty. And then she was on Blue Rock TV interviewing out the blue, gonna disrespect his interview. Wasn't even no interview, it was a clown hour. He had no idea, so I can't blame him. He had no idea she gonna get on there, gonna literally wipe herself and show her waist on her friend. And then I guess that must have been about a month ago. It came back and she want to share it on Instagram again. I hope so, Susie. I do. That girl is sick. Smiley's sick. Wack 100 is sick. And a lot of other ones are sick too. I don't want to sit up there and embarrassing herself. Exactly. I don't want to sit up there and give too much airtime to some of these clowns. I don't want them when it gets dry, like it's dry right now, them to try to use me for content because I name drop them. Okay? So that's why I'm going to keep it very limited to who I'm referring to when I talk about them. But I'm referring to the whole circle. So I don't need to drop no names. If you're bright enough to understand what I mean by circle and you know who's in the circle, you know who I'm talking about. These people are clowns. They're not Chrisean Rock's friends. They're not their own friends. They're clowns. They're opportunists. That's why they're quick to talk about what another channel holder is doing, like myself. I'm not trying to say no one's saying anything about me, but I'm just saying in general, because I'm a commentator too. So when they talk about commentators talking about Chrisean Rock, I'm in that circle. So you're talking about me as well. But when you point the finger, point it at yourself. And when you dig a hole for two. So you can jump in too. Because y'all are clowns. Y'all are the real clowns in the circus. And it's really disgusting. It really is. And I'm going to continue. And I'm going to, like I said, you know, sometime to get through to really how I feel, I'm going to do my premiere videos. I stopped doing them little 10-minute commentary videos. I've been doing a lot of lives. No, I'm about to do singling out certain topics because I want you to understand my position when I speak on it. Because what I'm saying is solid. It's real. It's how I'm feeling at the time. And it needs to be spoke about. If people want to act scary, instead of acting like grown folks and calling out BS, then I'm going to do it. It's a job that needs to be done. I'm going to do it. Because this is crazy. This is insane and this is crazy. Chrisean, get out and get away from these people. Get away from these people. I'm so sick of these opportunists. I'm so sick of getting online and seeing blood family members doing that girl wrong. People sitting up there co-signing it or trying to defend it. You know how many times people didn't defended Chastity when Chastity is so obsessed with being a thief and a con artist? It's to the point, how you defending someone that continuously does it? When you got a supporter who says that she spent her hard-earned money on gift cards and she knew that Chastity was taking Chrisean Rock and Junior's stuff that was being sent for Junior because the gift cards were cash. People are still defending Chastity. Why? Because you're afraid to get busted in the head to the white meat? What you afraid that Tasiki gonna come and KO you? That ain't reality. These chicks ain't no street fighters. They're not in no streets fighting no street chicks. They're on reality shows acting tough and got people shook. And you ain't gonna probably never see these people a day in your life. And you want to pick and choose what you say and what battles you're gonna fight and who you fight them with. You fighting the wrong battle with the wrong people. Speak up about these people all in Chrisean Rock's face if you so much of the supporter. Speak on them. Call them out. Get in their comment section of their videos and tell them about themselves. Call them out. Maybe they don't know that they're two-faced, they're flip-floppers, and they're frenemies. These people are getting just out of control with it. They're getting out of control with it. It's really sickening if you ask me. They're getting really out of control with it. And Blueface, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. But you know what? God don't like ugly, and he ain't fond of beauty. And maybe that's why everything that's going on with him right now is happening. Because karma, the universe, whatever goes around, come around. And maybe he's getting his day. Maybe. Boy in there sitting up there smoking a fake weed, synthetic weed, K2. A drug addict trying to dog. And like I said, if Blueface got out tomorrow and he was doing right, then I would have something decent to say about him. But when you doing foul, trifling, ignorant, disrespectful mess, I'm going to call you out on your stuff. Now, if he got out today and was doing the right thing, or even maybe did a public apology saying that he was out of order, I'm just giving you an example. I praise him for that. I respect him as a young man that he what he did that was wrong, he admitted to it. When you can admit to something that you do that's wrong, that means you can change. So ain't no flip-flopping over here. When you're doing right, you're doing right. And I got you. But when you're doing wrong, you're doing wrong. And I'm going to tell you about yourself, period. It ain't no co-signing, no BS over here. A lot of people are co-signing a lot of stuff because they want to see a train wreck happen. Chrisean Rock ain't got no friends. Everybody wanting to be cool with Chrisean. Defend Chrisean. I guess they thought they was defending Chrisean when Blueface did that for Jaidyn. Man, if y'all don't get up out of here with that corny mess. I ain't heard one commentary channel bring that up beside myself. And I'm not giving myself credit. That's not the reason why I'm saying this. All I'm trying to say is stop picking and choosing. That was foul. And I feel like not enough commentary channels on this end of YouTube said nothing because I'm starting to side-eye that too. What, you a low-key silent hater? You kind of sort of was thought that was clever what Blueface did because it seemed to be the supporters on Instagram who sure enough thought that what Blueface did was clever. And I don't see why, because ain't nothing clever. It would have been clever if it was somebody else that Blueface used to get clout off of, to get the attention to, promoting Jaidyn's music. But it being Chrisean Rock, how are you giving him credit? Tell me what Chrisean Rock is getting out of that deal? Is she getting some proceeds from Blueface clout chasing, using her name for Jaidyn's music? No, only one getting paid off of that is Blueface and Jaidyn, off the efforts of Chrisean Rock. And don't nobody see that for what it is, and that's what's so sad. I really think it was over a lot of people's head. That's what it is. I really think it's over a lot of people's heads what he did yesterday. They looked at it like, oh, he was just playing around and made people think, bluffing people, that he broke up with Chrisean. No, we found out it was deeper than that. He did that to promote Jaidyn stuff. But he's supposed to be in a relationship with Chrisean Rock. How about that? Where do they do that at? In Blueface's world, in Blueface's circus. And everybody that's in his camp don't like Chrisean Rock. So it makes it that easier for them to do that. I followed her, then followed her again. Who are you referring to, Rosen? It's just sad. It is really sad. He acting like he doing something. Then he get up on a jail call. Did he even get up on a jail call when Chrisean Rock went to jail? To even if he didn't speak to her, just to lie to the public that she's okay? To reassure everybody that she's going to get out and Junior's safe? No, because he never was asking about Junior when he was calling her from jail. And he would allow her to let some of the jail phone calls be recorded so that the public could hear them talking. Anytime did you hear him talk about his son, ask about his son? No. Yep, I know. But that he unfollowed her to get the attention, and then he followed her back after he got what he needed, which was to get the attention of her audience, so that he could promote Jaidyn's music. And like I said, the people that are supposed to be riding with Chrisean Rock, the bloggers, they all was like making it seem like that was a good move. That was a good chess move, Blueface. But what? At the expense of Chrisean Rock, you did it though. she's not cool with Jaidyn Alexis. They're not besties. So how was that a good chess move? I don't get that. I really don't get it. Make it make sense. I swear to God, man, this is sad, 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 sad. But like I said, hopefully when CashApp gets out, she do the right thing and just get rid of these clowns, man. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Because they're one-hit wonders anyways, man. All they doing is gonna drag you down right with them. I'm really starting even to think that Smiley's having a nervous breakdown. You know what I'm saying? Because she's up here doing like raggedy stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then nothing I don't like. I don't care how CashApp's mouth is. I don't even like how Smiley be that comfortable disrespecting her like that. Because that's still somebody's mother at the end of the day. It's bad enough Blueface disrespects her, and it's bad enough he allowed Chrisean to disrespect her. But let me just tell you this. That's not cool. But there's no bounds of respect with nobody in that circle. So that's why it's that people are that comfortable thinking they can just come out their mouth sideways. Smiley just came into the picture months before CashApp got arrested. And CashApp brought her into her world. She was feeling bad for her. Remember Smiley? She had the seizure and Zeus Network was dissing her allegedly and everything. Now all of a sudden you got a new voice. You trying to be something. Smiley trying to be something. Yeah, she's chasing clout, but I'm talking about she's still somebody's mother. And I think that Smiley gets a little beside herself when she be talking about Carlissa and saying, calling herself defending CashApp, acting like, what I'm saying? That's somebody's mother. That's still Blueface's mother. And at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, if somebody was to really get cute with his mother, I believe they'd catch a bad one. Because that's still Blueface's mother. So people need to stop getting it messed up. Because somebody disrespect my mother, they're going to be missing some teeth. Shoot. I ain't going to say missing because if somebody come up missing, they ain't going to be trying to come to my address talking about they're missing because of me. But I'm going to tell you, they're going to be missing something. Some teeth or something. Don't disrespect my mother. I don't care. You might not think that my mother will ever get the Mother of the Year award or anything like that. But don't talk about or disrespect my mother. So, let me tell you something. Carlissa ain't got to learn to respect any of them clowns. They're not worthy of no respect. None of these people that are trying to be a part of CashApp's life. These people are clowns. CashApp needs a clean house. Period. Listen, I'm not staying on here long, but I will be doing, like I said, premiere videos so I can isolate topics that I see fit, that I don't feel as though people are paying attention to. It's over a lot of people's heads, or even if it's not over people's heads, they're acting like they don't care, but they're so-called supporters. And I will be bringing them up. So I'm going to ruffle some feathers, but I don't care. Feathers need to be ruffled. So listen, I'm about to get off. I love y'all. Stay blessed. Make sure y'all hit the like button on the way out, and I will be back on tomorrow. Mwah.